Hello and welcome to the Vassilea Romanian channel. My name is Michael and today we continue playing Crusader Kings 2, the HIP modification. We are still playing as the Roman Empire and our current ruler is still the Emperor Theodotus the Brave. Well, previously we tried to help our friends in Apostolic Cilicia, as it is called here. They tried to reconquer some territories in Anatolia. Unfortunately, they failed. Also, we retook some lands from the Turks in Anatolia yet again, but mostly we were trying to consolidate our rule, our country and our finances so that we could actually continue to prosper and restore the empire at least to its days under the Komnenoi dynasty. We surely do not have enough time to do that, to restore the empire to, I don't know, under the Macedonians or whatever state it was before, because, well, we have only about 100 years at this point. Well, also we currently fighting against some Mongols who attacked us in where exactly? In Nicaea. Yes, so let's go further. So there we go. We defeated them. Let us disband these troops and the retinue will send back to Constantinopolis. Also, we can actually hire the Varangians. So now we have about 8,000 troops. The professional troops. Now we can try to retake some more territories from the Venetians, because let's talk about this stuff. As you can see, there are currently about 4 counties in western Anatolia that are under the control of Venetians, and that's not good at all. Also, they control the islands, but that's nothing new. It was under their control long before. And also they control a single barony, a single castle in the island of Euboea, and that is not good. That is not good. Talking about our diplomatic situation, political situation in the Balkans, as you can see, there is currently a gigantic monster of a state that is Serbia. They are pretty strong. They are not as strong as we are though, but they are pretty strong. And there are also the Bulgarians, and they are actually quite weak. We can actually try to retake all of the lands below the Himus Mountains, Himus Range. These are the Copsis and Zagorje. But anyway, the first thing that I wanted to do is to retake these islands, these provinces from the Venetians. Islands we will retake later. Yes. Now let's actually declare war on them. Okay, let's see. Basically, unfortunately, these two are part of two different duchies, so we cannot take both, we can only take one of them. And I guess first we will take Aeolia. Let us declare war and choose some proper commanders. Now, because we actually took care about our finances and about our military, we can afford the full levy in our counties, and that would give us quite a big number of troops. That is already 20,000, which is quite a lot. And thanks to our economic policy, we can afford this army for at least some time. Also, what's this? He declared war, the jure war over Copsis. Okay, I'm okay with that. Also, Venetians actually sent a big army there, so we would have to do something about it. Let us try to recruit some troops in Greece. What's this? Oh, okay, this guy controls the islands as well. Not a big deal. There we go, 6,000 troops here. Let us send them to Thessaloniki. Let's see how it's going. Okay, now they will start running like fucking dogs they are. Still, we will be able to crush their pathetic armies. Correct. And can we attack them in Nicomedia? Not really. They are faster. Hopefully we will catch them in Nicaea. Not necessarily the case, but yeah, well, they're still a lot faster than we are. I have learned that Patricios Zenor attempted to speak on my behalf at the faction meeting in Nicopolis, but only managed to turn his faction further against me. Curses. My son Evgenius has truly found himself in the destiny my horoscope predicted so long ago. He will make... That's a weird grammar here. A fine fighter. Maybe it's because he's born under the Aquarius. Cool. Okay, now we will actually be able to catch them here. Yes, correct. Correct. Let's take the army from Thessaloniki as well, and let's send these guys to Stremonos. And this army I will send to Aeolia to besiege the city. I have encountered Neophyte Tertan many times while carrying out my duties for the Hermetic Society, and it is always a pleasant occasion. We can talk for hours if the time allows, because he never bores me. While our discussions are often lengthy, we always seem to agree on the matters which are most important. I think this is friendship. Okay, 8,000 troops should be more than enough. My brother, I have a proposal which might interest you. An old letter detailing the possible locations of some lost Hermetic writings came into my possession not many moons ago. If you found an expedition, we can search for these treasures together. As above, so below. Signed, Initiate Abdullah. Okay. The letter mentioned 3 lost texts, a tome in a local antiquary, a scroll hidden in a church in Traianopolis, and a tablet in the ancient library ruins of Azaz in the Al-Bahri Sultanate. The further we venture in distance as well as into the past, the greater secrets we might uncover. The choice is yours. Let's go to Azaz. Oh wait, actually we cannot spare too much, so let's go there. Yes, yet another army of Venetians is crushed. Now we can send this army to Spatarian to intercept them. Okay, they actually changed their pathing. Okay. Initiate Abdullah, and I searched every shelf and chest in the dusty old shop. For days on end we did nothing but breathe dust and glean through boring old texts. They were all full of nonsense. On the 4th day I was thus incredibly surprised to lay my eyes on the symbols of the 3 primes. I think I found the Tomb of Abdullah. Okay. Okay, now we will be able to actually intercept them in Thrace. Yes. I was also playing a campaign in Europa Universalis 4, and I have to admit one thing about this game. It's really annoying that it is impossible to use fleet properly. I mean, in Europa Universalis, the amount of fleet that you have, it's a really big factor. But in this game it doesn't really matter. In this game you can transport basically whatever army you have wherever, and you cannot be afraid about any kind of naval engagements, because Michael grabbed the bottle out of my hands as I reached for more wine and hurled it against the wall. "You are killing yourself," he shouted, tears in his eyes. "Stop drinking for your family's sake. I will try to change for you. You will try to stop drinking, but there's a chance you become unwell." And Drake prospers. Ah, you fucking cowards. Stop running. They are going to Nicaea, yes. Stratios, Sinan the Tyrant, has usurped the title Turma Phrygia from Suleiman the Bewitched. Okay. So basically he took this province. Well, I'm okay with that. There's the autosave. Let's go there. I woke up today carving a dream more than anything. I felt absolutely terrible, but I won't give up. Michael would never forgive me. This is meant to be good for me. You begin to feel unwell. I get the trade temperate and lose the trade drunkard. Cool. As the day drags on, seemingly never ending, you can barely keep your eyes open. You seem to have no energy at all. Fatigue. Very well. Also, they send yet another army there. To rid you of your ailments, Stratihos Arcadius ordered you to sleep hanging upside down for a couple of days. It will rebalance you, I assured you. You feel like a bat. I'm not sure if that did anything. It feels like a strange reference to Tim Burton's Batman. If anyone can remember the... who was that? Now I forgot the name of the actor. The guy who also played in the Birdman. God damn it, I forgot the name. Like, I really liked the guy, but I forgot the name. Anyway, he was sleeping like a bat in that movie. I mean, that was just a stupid scene, but he was like sleeping like a bat in that movie, and that's probably a kind of reference or something. One moment you are shivering, the next you are sweating, and overall you feel awful. You got fever. I mean, come on, it can't be that bad. Stratios Arcadios of Kiveria Ton states that his extensive medical experience led him to the certain conclusion that you are in the early stages of gout. He insists that you follow his instructions. Very well. I have received word an enemy host is approaching Constantinople and will momentarily have... okay. Let's stay here together. To rid you of your ailment, Stratigos Arcadius... Okay, sleep hanging upside down, the same thing. But this time it actually helped us. Your Megas Logothetes, Stratios Zenon has collected a special tithe in Constantinople. Excellent news. More money for the god of money. Great. Yet another army of theirs is destroyed. Let's improve our siege equipment and let us improve our castle infrastructure. Also, what's that? Scheme. Also, considering that we destroyed their mainstay armies, I think we can actually disband the main troops because they are really draining on our treasury. Andronikos, Kalokires and Sabas. Yeah, that will do. Oh yeah, he was right, we actually got this fucking gout, can you believe it? You are pained with hot, swollen joints which disturb your sleep. You have contracted gout. Well, that's not cool at all. The great Emperor Alexios Komnenos died from this shit. Your court physician, Stratios Arcadios of Kiveriton, has come to see you and offers treatment for your illness. He explains that there are several different types of treatments he can offer. Let's see how... Can we actually... I don't know. I mean, if we get the... What's that? Actually, if we get our junk cut off because of this, that would be actually okay because we already sell it. But if we lost our fucking hand or something else, that wouldn't be great. But then again, the guy is just like 62 years old, why bother? Let's do that. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. We got our junk cut off, so yeah, that would do. And we also didn't get any wounded trade or anything, so that's not a problem. We already was celibate, so whatever. Yeah, let's enforce demands. We got back the county. Boom, boom, boom. Very nice. Now the stupid Venetians control only the city of Smyrna here. So that is strange that they actually managed to convert these territories to their culture, while we weren't able to do so. Anyway, let's see. Stratigos is Sinan the Tyrant. What is his plot? Revoke Castron Vasilinopolis, goddamn. Anyway, Now the armies, talking about the armies. Let's send this guy there. And we would have to disband these boys. And again, I think after the war we actually lost some of our troops, so we would have to train them again. Also, I would really like to take Kütahya from these guys, or Ladik, but we have a peace treaty with them. Then again, we can actually take Hamid from them, why not? Because it's under control of the Sultan himself and not his vassals. Now let's wait until these debuffs are gone, and then we can attack the Bulgarians and take Kandar from them. Or as far as I know, it's actually not Kandar but rather Chandar. But I might be wrong. What's this? Kaiser Evgenius. Okay. Well, it might actually help the guy. I think this army would be more than enough. Ah, but then again, I actually wanted to take this kind of... yeah. That's like the whole duchy. Let's do that. I mean, that would be also helpful. Let's do it right away. That would help this guy as well. Let's actually try to get there. Sadly, we won't be able to get there in time. What's that? Hellenic... what exactly? Hellenic claim on Nassau. Well, that's cool. Oh yeah, we didn't. Still, I think we're going to be able to win this battle. My brother, I have a proposal which might interest you. An old letter, or whatever, dude, whatever. There we go. Now let us continue with this siege. Oh, well, actually, we don't have to. These are not our targets. Our targets are here. Now, so basically the civil war in the Sultanate is ended, and now we can actually retake these territories from them. That would be really cool. What is this? To the heroic Vasileus Theodotus, peace be with you. We propose that Mepe Mepeta Timuraz of Sakartvelo and Simonis of the Italian marry. I accept. My court physician Stratios Arcadius has suggested that I buy him some better surgical tools, so that he will be able to perform more advanced procedures. Okay. How can I be against that? Oh wait. Tema Phrygian, okay. Okay. So basically he inherited from his brother, because his brother died after disagreement with the mill, apparently. Food poisoning. Well, that's not cool. And the guy was Evgenius. Also, we have another son, Mikhail, who has no territories under his control, strangely enough. Why though? Is he married? Oh yes, he married matrilineally to some Georgian girl. And sadly this guy is a drunkard. My court physician Strategos Arcadus let me know that the surgical tools I bought him were quite useful. Apparently they have made a notable difference during his latest surgeries. I'm glad to hear that. Let's see if we can hire these Turks as well as these guys and troops from our kit. And some of these troops, how much? That would be 2,000. Well, not good enough. Okay, let's gather troops from Thessaloniki and... oh, we already did. So, that will be 7,000 troops. That should be enough to help our guy here, because I really want him to win this battle, this war rather. Siege of... oh goddammit, the guy died. Okay, so now Manuel inherited. Vasileus Theodotus has given up the ghost at age 63. He died a natural death. Born with an unparalleled genius, Theodotus was known for his sharp and brilliant mind, always looking for new problems to solve and new opportunities to exploit. Vasileus Manuel II, always clad in glistering and splendid armor, Manuel wants everyone to see him as he charges into battle. Long live Vasileus Manuel. So be it. Siege of Madarene was a victory. We got +4 in terms of decay. That's actually not much. Strangely enough, it's usually much better. I mean, much more than that. And, well, the guy is not that good actually. His brother was much better. Oh wait, no. Okay, maybe he's not worse. So now we control these 2 territories. We can control only 6. Why so little? Oh, because his stewardship is fucking abysmal. Let's choose rulership, and ambition would be to... can we actually amass this horde of wealth? I don't think so. Let's choose this one instead. And our focus would be on Thrake. Now, I think we should give these territories to somebody. Do we have... yeah, we have a son, and I'll put him there. Ionia and Turma Pyrgion. There we go, you will control this. Thema Pyrgion, rather. Okay, now it's 7 out of 7. I have recently inherited Finger of St. John from Vasileus Theodotus. It is not in good shape. Well, dude, of course it's not in a good shape. It's a fucking... I don't know, bone. An old bone. It cannot be in a good shape. I mean, and how you accept to maintain it? How you expect it exactly? I don't understand. I mean, are you going to take some other bone and replace it, or whatever? I have recently come into possession of some manner of alchemical ingredients. While I admit I am intrigued, the eyeballs would make most people uncomfortable. I have no use for these things like eyeballs and its intestines. Yep. Siege of Palaiologoi, victory. That's that. Let us send this army straight to Copsis to crush them. Are you a good fighter though? 25. This guy has 20. Well, there is a chance you can win, but you can also die. Who's your heir? Your son. That's actually... no, we cannot. Why? Why can't I choose an heir? That's really strange. Okay. Now we imprisoned the voivode of Vidin. also finished the siege of Palaiologoi, and now let's go to Kangra. My lord, the Ecumenical Patriarch Alexius informs us of the capture of an enemy commander and desires to know what should be done with him. Let's imprison him. Let's help this guy. Wrecked. Completely fucking wrecked. Still, I don't understand why I cannot choose an heir. Like, nobody can at this point. No electors. What's the problem here? Is it a bug or something? Or is it because this is the war? Because of this war? I don't understand. Probably that's the case. There you go. Okay. Artamonovich. That's a funny name. Okay. Veliki Kniaz of Kiev. We propose that Knyazich Yefimi of Kiev and Theodule Palaiologos marry. Okay, I accept. Yes, to the dungeons. Complete victory. Enforced demands. Now it's all mine. Yeah, boy. Now let us send the army to the city. Hopefully that would also be helpful to this guy, because I want him to take corpses. I can also actually send him, I don't know, a gift or something. Money, my friend, money. You will be Kuropalatis. I will also make you Antipatos and Patricios and Castellan. This all would mean some more money for you, because all of these titles come with the salary. Okay, let's marry. Wait, yeah, I'm married heir. Still, we cannot do that. What's the problem here? I don't understand. Quite honestly, I don't get it. Quest Imperial Coronation. Apparently, Paphlagonia is under our control, as well as the city of Sina. Well, actually, since this thing is a city, I would revoke this title from him. I would give it to some Greek guy. Now I would make this a capital. Yes. This I would give to some other guy. But the city itself I would give to somebody from our court. Kalinikos. Okay, I'll make you. City... wait, why I cannot give him the city though? Masino, yes. There we go. And now he's Archon Michael of Sino. Emperor of the Romans. For centuries, the magnificent Constantinople Queen of the Cities, or Vasileusa, was a capital of the Eastern Roman Empire. Today, this glorious city is full of joy. A new ruler ascends to the throne, and a magnificent coronation takes place in the Hagia Sophia. In the name of Jesus Christos Pantocrator, Lord of the Cosmos, I, Manuel, accept the imperial crown from the hands of Alexios, Ecumenical Patriarch of Constantinople, and solemnly swear before the Senate and people of Rome as your vassals to rule with justness, fairness, and divine guidance, to protect this holy church from all evil, and by the grace of our Saviour to never let the light of our true faith and this Basileia remain to dim. So help me God. And we are also strong Basileus. The festivities commence. Okay. Also, this woman, I don't like that she controls this territory. So, now I have to rework this from you. And I can, well, give a turn to this guy. Who's he? He's a Bulgar. And he's a Turk and also a Muslim, so I cannot revoke the... God damn it, we can't even revoke titles from these guys. Come on. That's not cool at all. Okay, let's try to sway him or something to convert him to Christianity. I don't know. Also, I don't want the title itself, so I will destroy it. God damn it. So we would have to find someone at our court instead, like this Kalinikos guy. There we go. We have quite a big vassal limit, so I don't have a problem with having them as just Turmarchs, counties, and so on. Basically, I read some stuff about the administrative, administrative division of the late Roman Empire, and the thing was that what is called in this game Turma, it wasn't an administrative division, but rather a military. So it was basically like regiment. And then the Thema was like a bigger regiment. And so apparently with the passage of time, the administrative division started to basically be based, it was based on the military divisions. Initially, when it was like during the times of Heraclius and like his successors, it was still like with the old Roman provincial divisions and all of those themata, they were simply military stuff. But with the passage of time, the old provincial system disappeared because, well, it couldn't be maintained. It was all chaos and war and like annual raids from the Arabs, and so basically with the passage of time, instead of provincial system that couldn't be maintained, the actual administrative division of the empire started to resemble the military districts. So it started to look in accordance with this military districts. So there was the military districts of Anatolikon in the easternmost part, and there was Thrakision, where the army of Thrace was put, and there was the Obsequium, which was the Imperial retinue, and the Armeniacon, the army of Armenia. Basically, there were still the provinces inside, but they were like just, I don't know, de jure or whatever. Because even though the system continued to exist like de jure, it couldn't be maintained, the taxes couldn't be collected the same way it was before, and the real power was in the hands of the strategoi, and that's how it worked. Anyway, the thing is, Turma is not a county, it's rather a regiment. That's what I wanted to tell. My lord, it seems that Kaiser Petronus of the Vaslerime has finally decided to come out of hiding, no longer is fearful for his life. Okay. To our good host. Okay. Ah. So they demand me to pay them, but I have no money. I have prestige though. How much I can pay? They demand like 100 and 150, 200, soon 225. Dudes, whatever. Okay, I will pay because I don't want to have a civil war on my hands. But god damn it, I would have to take a debt now. A loan, rather. Oh, and there's the alarm clock apparently. So I would have to finish the episode right here. Well, as you can see, we actually reconquered quite a lot of territories from the Turks in Anatolia, also from the Venetians, and from a bit from Bulgarians. And we will continue this trend, I can assure you. Well, my friends, thank you for watching. If you enjoy this kind of content, please like, share and subscribe.